Seeing as Blox Shoots is in its dwindling stages at this point, it's hospitalized, bro. Blox Shoots is hospitalized right now. But you guys saw the title. Today we're gonna look back at these fruits and their prime versions. But yeah, if you do end up liking the video, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out, it helps you out. You can get more videos like these and other types of videos soon because Blox Shoots is dying, bro. It's dying. But yeah, join the Discord server, link in the description below to be in videos, giveaways, events, and more. And with that all said, let's get into the video. Hold on. Let me roll a fruit. Hold up. Let's see. Are we serious, bro? Of course it's sand. Since Tiger did get a rework, let's talk about this fruit before it was called the Tiger fruit. When Tiger officially first released, it was called the leopard fruit. It released alongside another fruit, which we'll get into next because they're a pair. This fruit was a nightmare. Well, you know, for the other people. Right on release, you can already guess what I was using, bro. I was using the leopard fruit. I was spamming everybody. I was terrorizing everything, bro. But yeah, once I switched off of this fruit, I realized how brain dead this thing actually was, bro. I just wanted to cry, bro. Okay? There was like the hitbox just didn't make sense. You could hit the Z move like over here and it would hit this NPC, bro. It was like how do you even escape? The cooldowns were non-existent. Literally, I don't think this thing even had cooldowns, bro. It was up there, bro, as one of the most overpowered fruits of all time, bro. Okay, like I said, bro, the pair just has to be there, bro. Dough, also one of the most, I'd say it's one of the most comboable fruits we've gotten in, like, just not even the modern era, bro, just like ever. All of these moves flow into each other really well, but before, in its prime, it was a problem. I'm pretty positive this did like way more damage, bro. Had to have. The hitboxes were like 30 times bigger, bro. I don't know what they were on this update. They just felt like making insanely overpowered fruits. Dough definitely got nerfed, right? But I don't think it fell off so much as other fruits got attention. Like, this is still an insanely good fruit. Before Tiger was Tiger, you can really say the same thing about Leopard. Leopard had fallen off hard, bro. Leopard was not in the best predicament, bro. It had a fall from grace. But yeah, bro, Dough fruit is still very good. But, you know, back then, it was a whole problem. I remember after I used the leopard fruit, I actually went and used the dough fruit. So, you know, yeah, I was just a bad person. Next, let's talk about something more recent, which is the gravity fruit. Okay, it took me the longest time to figure out how to counter this fruit because it was just so insanely OP, and it just had a giant meteor that could track you and have insane range, bro. I'm pretty sure they made that slow. They had to make that slower, bro. That was faster before. It honestly feels like just yesterday that Gravity released, and it's actually been quite a while, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, Gravity was just the talk of everything, and now it is forgotten about because there are other beast fruits and other spam fruits. When this thing came out, it was a problem. I remember the private server days. Yes, private server days. When I had to play my friends and they were using this horrendously OP fruit, right? Like, you literally just couldn't do anything about this, bro. Like, you just spam moves and they're kind of just dead, bro. And they had that stupid pain move. I don't have this fruit upgraded because I'm like the laziest person known to man when it comes to this game. But, bro, they had this whole like pain move. You know, Pain from Naruto. They had like a whole move where it was a cutscene and then you just get picked up by the move. I would get someone in here to show you, but you know, that's just a waste of time. And then if I get picked up by that move, then it's honestly gonna be a problem. All of the moves are OP. You could just fly up here and air camp.
For some reason, like, air camp with the meteor while shooting a hollow purple and a whole, like, meteor that's like 30 times bigger than the meteor you're sitting on, right? And then you can also throw little meteors, bro. Like, and then all this stuff, of course, did more damage.
I feel like some of the stuff was faster. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it has upgrades where you can just bring people up into a giant meteor that just stuns them, right? And then they're just basically cooked because it does like all your HP and it's just over with. One of the few fruits on this list that I'd honestly say I'm glad it exists, because before Gravity was terrible. Oh my gosh, they reworked it. How do you rework a fruit? Oops. How do you rework a fruit and it's still bad? They had to rework this thing twice to get it right, and then they made it insanely OP like everything else in the game. Alright, next one. You guys might say this is a little biased, but bro, you have to admit, this was literally the greatest prime we've ever seen in Blox shoots, bro. The blizzard fruit is just the greatest prime.
Hey, yo, what the?
Honestly, the greatest fruit to ever exist in this game. Nah, blizzard fruit is good, but seriously, of course, bro. Buddha. I don't even think I was here for prime butter. I genuinely don't. All I can go off of is from what I've heard, because this was like really early on in Blox shoots, but I heard prime butter was very good. And when I first came into the game, butter was already OP, bro. But bro, butter was like one of the most difficult fruits I had to overcome, bro. Like, I don't know why. It's a giant target and it's slow. But bro, I used to have so much trouble because it's just like giant, you damage reduction, you don't really take damage in the water, and then you're just M1ing, M1ing, M1ing. You can use moves to stun them, keep M1ing, 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 M1ing. It's like, bro, if you don't know how to counter this fruit, bro, you're just dying. I'm sorry. Like, it's honestly just over. If you're new to PvP, bro, Buddha is your worst nightmare. Butterfruit, bro. Always be scared of butterfruit. Always run when you see butter users, bro. Oh my gosh. I forgot about Prime Venom, bro. Prime Venom was my first real bounty hunting fruit. Venom, bro, this thing did a bunch of tick damage, and you honestly just spammed your life away, and it was over, bro. It was just over. And transformation, the thing I spam the most, you don't even need to use the C move. C move is kind of useless. You just used X, Z, and then F, and then repeat until they died, and then complained in the chat for like 40 hours, bro. Oh man, those were the days. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It just did a lot of tick damage, which is what made it like insanely OP, because I can't remember if it blurs your screen or not. I haven't gotten Venom used on me in like ages. But next we have Dragon. Dragon low-key had 2 primes. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, Dragon had 2 primes. When Venom and Dragon were talk of the town, that was an OP dragon, bro. I'd honestly rather have that dragon over this dragon. I'm not even going to lie though, bro. This Dragon Prime, second Dragon Prime, just not even comparable, bro. I'd honestly say it is the best fruit we've ever seen. People just got their meter insanely fast, stayed around places with NPCs, and spammed their life away, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. This was the best fruit of the time. At first, when I saw dragons before I knew how to counter it and stuff of that sort, bro, I just ran, all right? Even sometimes after I knew how to counter it, I just ran. I just didn't want the problem. I just didn't want the problem of dealing with this fruit, bro. Like, that's how scary this thing was, bro. Like, nobody was trying to deal with dragon, bro. It's just not... No, bro. Like, why? And then I remember in the movie, not the movie, I'm thinking of Rel C's, bro. Oh my gosh. And in the video, trailer thing, they were showing how far the dragon Z range was, and it was like all the way up here. It might have been further. I think it was further than this, bro. It was like up here, and then he charged it up, and then he let it go, and I was like, bro, that's sick, bro. Like, that's so cool. Like, I can't wait to see this in real person, real timing. Why did I lie to myself? I did not want to see that. I was getting sniped from everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I've talked enough. I've yapped enough. If you guys do want a part 2, let me know by liking and subscribing. The Lion does not fear of making a part 2 if the video does well enough. Join the Discord server, link in the description below, to be in videos, giveaways, events, and more, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.